Hi everybody, welcome back to the Wednesday Sports Page. We get started tonight with the Olympics. The 2018 Winter Games get underway tomorrow from Pyeongchang, South Korea. One event you will see a ton of coverage of is the team sport of curling. Now you might not know the object of the game, how it's scored, and how you win. Well, tonight here, we're going to change that. I was recently out at Laurel with the Potomac Curling Club, and they are here to tell you all about the sport and get you ready for the Winter Olympics.
Curling started in Scotland hundreds of years ago, and there have been rocks found at the bottom of lakes and things in Scotland that kind of give us the age of how old curling is. Today it's played a lot in the northern European countries. It's very big in Canada and growing in the U.S. It's also growing in Asian countries.
You mentioned rock, the equipment used to play this game.
Yeah, the rocks are 42 pounds each, and we push them about 146 feet from one end to the other. The idea is to try and get into the center of the rings.
Then there are two others on the ice, what looks like mops, trying to guide the rock. Explain to me what that is.
Sweeping reduces the friction. Some people say it melts the ice. It doesn't really melt it, but it does provide kind of a micro coating, a little bit of a smoother surface. That will make the rock go further, and it will also make it go straighter.
Hunter Clausen is an internationally ranked curler and a recent participant in the U.S. Olympic trials. How did you get involved with the sport of curling?
My parents got me involved. I think they saw it in the Olympics, thought it was pretty cool, brought me down, did the junior program, and I've been doing it for a lot since then.
Take me through a typical game as a curler. How does it start? How does it finish? And what's the ultimate goal?
Well, there's going to be 8 or 10 ends. You're trying to score each end, and the goal is just to come out with more points. A big part of the game is controlling who has the last rock advantage, who gets to throw the last scoring rock, which is very important. So when you have those ends where you have the last rock, you're trying to score 2. And when the other person has the last rock, you're trying to force them to 1 point or maybe steal a point from them.
So how do you score and win in the game of curling?
You score 1 point for each rock you have that's closer than your opponent's closest rock. So we throw 8 rocks per team, so it is conceivably possible that you could score 8 points. However, that's much more rare than a perfect game. It's very rare. In 50-plus years of this club, we've had 9.
No end's going to be exactly the same. You're going to be different each end, different rocks, different placement. It's going to be exciting each time.
The Olympics are coming up. Give me your prediction. Who's going to win the gold, both men and women?
I mean, you got to root for the USA teams. Good friends of those guys out there, and they've been working real hard, and they'll have a good shot. But you can't discount Canada ever. They're always good. They're always shooting well, and the Swedish teams are right up there at the top of the world as well.
A very special thanks to the Potomac Curling Club for having us out. The United States has a men's team, women's team, as well as a mixed team. The 2018 Winter Olympics get underway tomorrow from Pyeongchang, South Korea. Curling, the first sport you will see on TV.